Hello everyone, it's me, Matthew, and I thought I'd film a little vlog. For what reason, I'm not entirely sure, but I figure why not. A little update on where I am with college. I failed statistics in fall 2020. Here, let's go farther than that, to summer 2020. I had looked up on Rate My Professor, the best professor that my college had to offer. And my goodness, I looked at this one professor who taught stats, and I've heard great, amazing things. I thought I was going to have a great time with this teacher. So I enroll in this class and I get in. My goodness, does false advertising exist? I remember getting the first pair of notes, and one disclaimer he had in his notes was,
"This is not high school, guys. This is college. You are responsible for knowing this level of math. I cannot teach you this level of math."
and it just came off really condescending. Like, there was no need for that in there. We know we're in college. We know this is not high school. He's also one of those professors who doesn't believe in extra credit. For all you astrology junkies like me, he's an Aquarius. I normally like Aquarius, and I think this guy is good as a person. As a professor, I'm not sure he's in the right profession. I take his class. I fail. I failed after 2 tests, and I realized I wasn't going to pass the class. I would have to get such a high score on the following tests that it was just not possible. So I drop with a W, and I figure, okay, I'll give it a shot again next semester. And I'll take the same teacher because it should be easier. I know what's to be expected. I have notes from this professor that I've taken. Nope, that didn't work. I took it again this semester, and I still failed. I did better than the average student, and I did better than my scores previously, but I'm still failing. It's near our 3rd test, and I'm still failing, and at this point, I'm contemplating whether the program I'm in is good or not. It's a program where they offer 2 years free tuition if you're coming straight from high school. I know other community colleges in California do this. They call it different things, but mine was called Cerritos Complete. You have to pass a math and English class in the first semester. And for someone with bipolar and ADHD like me, it's hard. It's really hard. Yes, I'm leaning against the door because it is comfy. I thought having the second chance would help me, and I thought I'd be better. But I guess not. And I really want to stay in the program. Why? Because it is free tuition. I mean, who's not gonna love free tuition? But then I set up an appointment with my counselor, and he tells me that if I don't pass, that I will be kicked out of the program, and if I drop from that class, I will be kicked out of the program. I hate being cornered like that, and I'd rather not fail because I don't want my GPA to be screwed. I don't want my standing with financial aid to be ruined. And I know there's no chance of me passing this class. I have studied hours with tutors. It's ridiculous. I don't care for the way the professor teaches it at all. I am baffled at how many good reviews he has. Part of me thinks he pays for them. Professors, teachers of math, it's easy for you because you get math. You have a natural inclination for math. The only good math teacher I've ever met hated math. She studied English and she ended up teaching math, which she told us she didn't like. And she was amazing. Shout out to Miss Gomez of Warren High School, because she was the only good math teacher I've ever had, and even then I only had her for summer school. Because yes, math has been a thorn in my side forever. And in the profession that I'm going into, film, I don't need statistics, but I need it for the school that I want to transfer to. So that's going to be another pill to swallow, which even then I am thinking of retaking the class sometime in the future, but with a different professor, because I'm sure this professor is I know he thinks he does really well. But for teaching people who actually don't understand math, that's not the business. So I'm deciding to drop from statistics for the 2nd time. That means my free tuition is gone. I thankfully don't have to pay the spring tuition or fall tuition that I've done. It's covered already. But that also means I have 0 money, and I need to find a way to make money. My initial inclination, and what the little critical voice in the back of my head says, is get a job, you loser, but my family doesn't think that's the best thing to do, and my therapist doesn't think that's the best thing to do. But at this moment, at this time of filming, everyone sort of agreed that's not a good thing to do right now. If you guys would like to see a video on what it's like having bipolar 2. It's really unique. I think being an artist and having bipolar 2 is a really unique situation that I think I'd have some interesting stories to tell you. Let me know if you are interested in hearing some of those stories in the future. But also, I lost my wallet and I don't know where it is at all. So I had to cancel all my cards. I had to cancel my Venmo card, my debit card, and I lost all my gift cards, and I lost like $2 worth of cash. It's not a fun feeling. I have to go to the DMV, get my real ID again. Oh, just dropping this class is just... it's been something. Here's the good thing though. I'm in an associate's degree path to get an associate's degree in film and television. I don't have to worry about if a class is Cerritos Complete applicable. I can take a lighter load because with Cerritos Complete you need it to be full-time student, which I might still be a full-time student just for time efficiency's sake, but at least I'll be focusing more on classes that I like. It's a very bittersweet situation. I don't like the fact that I will have zero money because my FAFSA barely covers what the tuition is for my college, which if I want to transfer to another college, I'm gonna have to get used to being screwed because I'm gonna have to owe a lot more than that. I'm just not ready. But I just thought I'd share this with you. I don't know why, but I hope you found it interesting. I might get in drag later. I'm not entirely sure because I have homework tomorrow. That's gonna take up my day. Big disclaimer, big disclaimer. The Finnish Line's cast announcement is coming out on April 3rd. I have worked for over a year trying to pre-film episodes of The Finnish Line. The Finnish Line is a drag competition. It's for underage queens to compete and exercise their drag skills. And this season we filmed it all through the height of COVID and the protests and the wasps. So we get to see these queens' reactions to random chaos that was 2020. I hope you guys will enjoy it. Keep an eye out for the cast announcement on the Finnish Line comp on Instagram. And thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys are doing well. I love you. Mwah.